Welcome to Grumpy Vegan Grandad, HD Vegan. Here we go again. I've got a new vest. Look at that. It's orange. Don't know why I said it in with a French accent then. So, I think it was Mark Moss on Instagram who asked me to talk about coronavirus. I mean, we can't get away from it. It's all over the news. Schools are going to be shutting. But let's go back to the beginning. Now, oh yes, something I wanted to talk about actually. Somebody on Facebook said something, put a statement out, and it went a bit like this. About 12 months back, 18 months back, there was a virus going around where people got ill, got a really bad hacking cough, and it sort of disappeared, and then it came back again, twice as bad, within 2 weeks. And I personally got it I think it was 2 years ago I got this. But nobody was tested for anything. We all got through it. Now, was that the coronavirus? Because there's a guy who is in China, who's one of the first Westerners to get it, and he said that his symptoms were like a bit of a snuffly cold, sore throat, and then it seemed to go. And then it came back and he got major problems with his ears and chest and everything. Sounds very similar. So I wonder if it's already done a circuit. I wonder if us the ones who've had it are immune. You never know. But the origins. Now, the carnies want to believe that it is a lab-created disease, like a chemical warfare, whatever. I don't know, but I'm not having that. I'm not buying that. I mean, if it was germ warfare, and they made this disease to go around and kill people, well, they've not done a very good job, have they? You know what I mean? It's something like 3% who have already got underlying medical issues anyway. So I'm not having that. And I've had a lot of conversations in here where I'm working at the moment about it, and people are saying, well, it's the Chinese, it's having all these animals, and I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute. In this country, we have more animals cramped together, writhing around in their own feces and piss, indoors, never see the light of day, in warm, cramped conditions. That is an oh, coronavirus. Fuck. That is an ideal situation for breeding germs. And the thing about viruses is that they evolve. So this is why the common cold keeps coming back. This is why the common cold has never been wiped out, because it keeps adapting. Once we get immune to it, it changes and it comes back in a different way. And this is what the coronavirus is, from what I can gather from reading. I'm no medical expert, obviously, I'm a trucker. But they mutate. And the conditions for mutation is these cramped, unhealthy, disgusting, dirty, cramped hellholes that we keep animals in. Not just in China, but in all Western countries. So things are going to get worse. In time, there's going to be another virus, and it could be totally lethal. It could wipe out humanity. You never know. But while we are factory farming, while we are keeping animals, while we are playing with genetics, genetic engineering, we're heading for a big fall, guys. We're heading for a big fall, I'm telling you now. Also, since the outbreak, I mean, I'm a very sort of I'm not superstitious, and I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in God. I'm very practical in my outview. I'm just, you know, I just see what I see and react to it. But has anybody else done this though? Since this coronavirus has been out and they've mentioned it and everything, does anybody sort of like I did just before then, just go, oh, I feel a bit, and start getting a bit nervy about it? I mean, it's only human nature, of course it is. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Oh, so what's happening in the future? Okay. I've got 3 things coming up that you guys might be very interested. I keep looking because there's wagons going past and everything, and so I've got 3 things coming up. On Monday, I'm going to be interviewing Anton, who is a Muay Thai kickboxer, totally vegan. He's really good. So we're gonna watch him train, put a few of his fights on, and have a chat with him, because I want to sort of talk about the macho image, the macho side of it, because you can't get anything more macho than a man who kicks ass for a living. You know what I mean? So we've got him. Also, I'm going to do a report on the Tulip. I don't know whether you've all seen the Tulip Meats video. I think I'll try and post it there, or wherever. Fucking where some 11 people chained themselves up and closed down Tulip Meats for the day, and they all got arrested. They're in court, so I'm going to be reporting from court on that, having a chat with the guys. I think there's a bit of a protest in Manchester. This is Tuesday, so I'm going to be reporting on that, letting you know what they got charged with, what they got convicted of, whether they got time, fines, community service, whatever. It'll be interesting. And also, this is still in negotiations, but I may have an interview with Peter Egham. For those guys who don't know who Peter Egham is, he's been an actor for years now. He's a big vegan activist. I think he's speaking at the camp out this year. He was in Downton Abbey. He played someone in Downton Abbey. I can't recall off the top of my head, but he's a really, really cool guy. And he's like me. He's become vegan late in life, but because he's woken so late in life, he's got more drive to sort of do something about it, and he's in a position where he can use his fame and his contacts to do that little bit more than the average Joe. So that's really cool of him. I think that's really good of him. He could quite easily just go vegan and sit back and, you know, go to his villa in Spain and put his feet up, but no. He's grafting. So that's what's coming up. Is there anything else to talk about? Well, listen, yeah. If any of you have got any questions for Peter, I'm not saying this is definite yet. This is still up in the air. It could be a couple of weeks off yet. But if any of you got any questions, either on his acting career, if you're a fan of his, or anything you'd like to ask him about veganism in the entertainment industry, or even just in general, put your questions down below and I will ask him. I will write all the questions down that you give me, guys, and I will ask him the questions. We'll do a little Q&A at the end of the interview. So, anything else happening? I think that's it. I think that's a nice little calendar set up for the next few weeks. I will be doing some other videos in the meantime, because obviously my cameraman, editor, takes a little bit of time to sort out the footage. It usually takes about a week after an interview. So, but the Tulip meat protesters, that will be up pretty quick. I think that'll be 24 hours. So that should be up on Wednesday evening. But keep your eye out for that, guys. So that's it. Save the animals, save the planet, save yourself, go vegan. Grumpy Vegan Grandad, signing out.